Back to the Future, the game. I love this game. I remember really liking this game and accepting it into the canon of Back to the Future. It's by Telltale, and so you might know the Telltale games as a little game studio that made all these choice-based games, right? But they actually didn't start that way. This game, and some of the ones that came before it, are not very choice-based. They're more like point-and-click adventures, a linear story where you're solving puzzles. I like that. I like both. I like both styles of games. I feel like they're just different styles of games. So, let's go. New game. I did turn off the hints in the menu just so, you know, if I get stuck, I'll look it up, kind of thing, rather than,
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That boy. In you go. Get down.
I do love the art style. I feel like it does hold up.
Whoa, okay.
It's charming,
Please note
you know?
that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
This looks so beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's the benefit of like cartoony kind of art style, is that it's gonna hold up over a realistic one.
Got it.
I feel like Telltale has always nailed that. But yeah, this is obviously a recreation of the iconic scene from the movie. The first movie.
If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this. What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and...
Let me pause the game for a second just to mention, this scene, right, it's a recreation of a scene from the movie, so you've got dialogue options here. If you choose the dialogue options that match what Marty says in the movie, you get an achievement, I believe, on the Xbox and PlayStation versions. I don't think the Steam version has achievements. I originally played this game on PlayStation because the first episode, the one I'm doing now, is free on PlayStation and Xbox. So I played the first episode on PlayStation, but when I bought the game, I bought it on Steam. So that's why I know that. But I think it's a cute touch. I kind of wish the Steam version had achievements, but I don't think it does.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it,
you know, I never think about why I put your dog in such a test.
Do it with some style.
Well, generally, like, not to be like, actually, but generally when you do a scientific test, you do the testing, the experimenting part, you do that when you're pretty confident you know what the outcome is going to be, right? Doc knows what he's doing, is basically what I'm trying to say.
Right. The stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal.
Can I put subtitles on, actually?
Look out!
It's your mascot. I don't want to see my dog in the medieval era or exploited. Einstein's he's a trooper.
Doc?
He goes through a lot in the Back to the Future series, and no complaints, right?
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Oh. But this isn't like the movie.
What happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuit. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Doc needs his notebook. Walk to Marty's left until you can see Doc's toolbox. So I'm assume I just use WASD for this. Toolbox. Yeah, so it's very much like a point-and-click adventure game.
Got it.
You point and you click. Genuinely.
Flux capacitor?
It's just got like a 3D art style.
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z.
This isn't the way it happened.
Square root of Z times C.
Doc, something's way off here. Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc!
Yeah, this is new.
No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc!
What the heck?
Doc!
It was just a dream.
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
Yeah, so this is set a year after the events of the last movie, I think, is what this is implying. Episode 1, It's About Time. I think the character models, they do hold up. Maybe some of the background textures, maybe they could be redone. You know, if Telltale ever wanted to make a Back to the Future remastered, I'd be interested. But to be fair, I am playing with a high resolution, so maybe it looks worse to me than it does on stream.
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Yes, I've never played with the...
Hey, Marty.
Hi, Biff.
Sorry, just pausing it again. I've never played with the anniversary voices. I didn't know that was a thing until I just saw it on Steam just now. And I know Biff has been changed very much, which is very interesting. I feel like
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
like the original game that I played, I feel like Marty is solid, and that's good because he's the protagonist. You're obviously going to hear his voice the most. So the guy they got to do Marty, excellent. Maybe some of the other voices, maybe they weren't always great. You know, there's a comic telling more stories about the movie. I haven't read it. I should probably check it out. I do love Back to the Future. One of my favorite franchises. Select items around the lab to make sure Doc didn't leave anything dangerous lying around. Yes, so if you recall, or if you don't recall because you haven't watched the movies, I would probably recommend watching them before watching a playthrough of the game, but at the end of Back to the Future 3, Doc chooses to stay in the past. You know, he time travels to the Wild West, he meets a lady, and he wants to stay with her. So he doesn't come back to the 80s with Marty. He sends Marty back, everything's all great, but he wants to stay in the past with his new wife, I guess, and start a family. Marty destroys the DeLorean, or helps Doc destroy the DeLorean, but the train does show up, so showing that, like, at any time, Doc can come and visit Marty, or, you know, him and his family. It seems like they're gonna do time travel adventures, right? But yeah, the way this game starts is that Doc has been, I guess, missing, right? He's technically a missing person, because to everyone else who doesn't know about the time travel stuff, that's what he is. He just disappeared, right? So he's been gone for a year. His estate has been claimed by, I guess, the council, right? And so that's why his stuff is being sold here. And it seems like Marty's dad has a hand in it for some reason. I'm not really sure. I guess they just wanted to include him. And Biff is around because Biff is like, you know, a vulture, thinking like, ooh, maybe I can grab some goodies or something, right? Let's look at the dog feeder.
Hey, let me!
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
Okay. Have you looked at Doc's model of Hill Valley? No, I thought I turned the hints off. Game. I thought I turned the hints off. So let me let me look at that. See, I've got hint level at like nothing. So I thought they grayed out mean no. Maybe I could get rid of goals pop up. I don't want the game hand holding me, right? It seems like it's gonna do it anyway.
I wonder why Doc didn't take any of these with him.
Fine, I'll go look. Maybe after this scene it'll adjust or something. Let's have a look at the model.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
I saw it first!
Come on, I saw it first.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I picked it up first.
Oh.
Give it here, Biff.
He's got me there.
Well, looky what we have here.
I think, yeah, the mod did mention that some of the lines are going to be cut off.
What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something.
Because, yeah, obviously there's a bit of a timing difference between the original voice acting and the new stuff. So, if you need help getting Doc's notebook from Biff, click on the hints button. I'm okay, man. I want to figure it out. I know that this is the tutorial, so...
Hey, Biff.
Hopefully it doesn't handhold me too much. I'll buy the notebook from you.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
Aww. The notebook reminds me of Doc.
I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
He doesn't believe me. Persuasion is not going to work here. Alright, so we're going to have to come up with some kind of maybe trick. What's this over here?
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
Whoa. Ooh. My guitar? I don't think that's Doc's.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Okay, you picked up Marty's guitar. Left click on the blinking inventory button. Open your inventory. I guess we will use the guitar and maybe hook it up to the amplifier? See, yeah, it's kind of telling me what to do, but hopefully after this initial tutorial segment, it won't,
Here's an oldie.
it won't handhold me
Goodie.
anymore.
One.